Hey everyone, it's SM, and welcome back to the channel. Today, we're diving into a topic that's super important to me, buying your first home. In this video, we're breaking down the entire home buying process into easy-to-understand steps, all illustrated with awesome claymation. Whether you're just starting to think about buying your first place, or you're already knee-deep in mortgage applications, this video is your one-stop shop for everything you need to know. We'll cover everything from figuring out how much house you can actually afford, to finding the perfect real estate agent, to navigating the wild world of offers and negotiations. So, sit back, relax, and get ready to learn everything you need to know about buying your first home claymation style. Alright, let's get real for a second. Before you even start browsing those dreamy open houses, we need to talk about the not-so-glamorous side of home buying your finances. It might not be the most exciting part, but it's definitely the most crucial. Understanding your financial situation is the foundation of a successful home buying journey. First things first, you need to know where you stand financially. This means getting a clear picture of your current financial health. That means pulling your credit report, checking your credit score, and taking a good hard look at your savings. These steps will help you understand what kind of mortgage you can qualify for, and what interest rates you might be looking at. Next up, it's time to create a budget. And I'm not just talking about your monthly rent or mortgage payment. You need to consider all the costs associated with owning a home. We're talking about factoring in everything from property taxes and homeowner's insurance to those unexpected repairs that always seem to pop up. These can add up quickly and catch you off guard if you're not prepared. Remember, buying a home is a huge financial decision, so it's important to be realistic about what you can afford. Take your time to evaluate your financial situation thoroughly. Don't stretch yourself too thin just to get into that dream house. It's not worth the financial stress. It's better to be comfortable and secure in a home you can afford than to be stressed out in a house that's beyond your means. Either way, by the end of this video, you'll be a financial whiz, ready to tackle the home buying process like a pro. So let's dive in and get you prepared for this exciting journey. So you've got your finances in order. Congrats, you're already ahead of the game. Now it's time to get pre-approved for a mortgage. Think of this as getting your foot in the door of the house hunting world. Getting pre-approved basically means a lender has looked at your financial situation and given you an estimate of how much they're willing to lend you. This is super important for a couple of reasons. First, it gives you a realistic budget for your house hunt. Second, it shows sellers that you're serious about buying. Now, getting pre-approved might seem a little intimidating, but it's actually a pretty straightforward process. You'll need to provide some financial information to a lender, like your income, employment history, and debt-to-income ratio. Alright, you've got your finances in check and you're pre-approved for a mortgage. You're on a roll. This is a huge step forward in your home buying journey, and it's time to keep that momentum going. Now it's time to assemble your home buying dream team. And at the top of that list is your real estate agent. This person will be your main point of contact and your biggest ally in finding the perfect home. Think of your real estate agent as your guide through the wild and sometimes confusing world of home buying. They know the ins and outs of the market and can help you avoid common pitfalls. They're there to answer your questions, offer expert advice, and help you navigate the entire process with as little stress as possible. From negotiating offers to understanding contracts, they've got you covered. But finding the right agent is crucial. Not all agents are created equal, and you want to make sure you find someone who fits your needs. You want someone who's experienced, knowledgeable about the local market, and most importantly, someone you trust and feel comfortable working with. This relationship can make or break your home buying experience. Start by asking friends and family for recommendations. Personal experiences can give you valuable insights into an agent's strengths and weaknesses. You can also check out online reviews and do some research on agents in your area. Look for patterns in the feedback to get a sense of their reputation. Finding the right real estate agent can make all the difference in your home buying journey, so take your time, do your research, and choose wisely. The right agent will help you find not just a house, but a home. This is it, the fun part. You're pre-approved. You've got your agent by your side, and now it's time to start house hunting. This is where you get to let your imagination run wild and envision yourself living in all sorts of different spaces. But before you start booking showings, it's a good idea to sit down and make a list of your must-haves and nice-to-haves. What are the non-negotiables in your new home? How many bedrooms and bathrooms do you absolutely need? What about outdoor space or proximity to public transportation? Don't be afraid to ask your agent tons of questions and take notes on each property you visit. Take your time, explore different neighborhoods, and don't be afraid to be a little picky. You found it, the perfect house. Now it's time to make an offer. This is where things can get a little nerve-wracking. But don't worry, your trusty real estate agent will be there to guide you through the process. First, you'll need to determine your offer price. Your agent will help you analyze comparable properties in the area to see what similar homes have sold for recently. But your offer isn't just about the price. You can also include contingencies, which are basically conditions that need to be met before the sale can go through. Once you've submitted your offer, the seller can either accept it, reject it, or counter it with their own terms. Be prepared to negotiate back and forth a bit until you reach an agreement that works for both parties. Congratulations, your offer has been accepted. You're one step closer to owning your dream home. This is an exciting milestone, but there are still a few more steps to ensure everything goes smoothly. But before you start picking out paint colors and planning your move, there's one more crucial step: the home inspection. This step is essential to make sure your new home is in good condition. A home inspection is basically like a physical exam for a house. It helps to uncover any hidden issues that might not be visible to the untrained eye. A qualified inspector will come in and thoroughly examine the property, looking for any potential problems or repairs that need to be made. They will check everything from the roof to the foundation. This is important because it gives you a chance to identify any hidden issues that might not have been obvious during your initial walkthroughs. These could include things like structural damage, plumbing issues, or electrical problems. Once the inspection is complete, you'll receive a detailed report outlining any findings. This report is crucial for making informed decisions about your purchase. You can then use this report to negotiate repairs with the seller or even walk away from the deal if the problems are too extensive. It gives you leverage and peace of mind. It's always better to be safe than sorry, so don't even think about skipping this step. Ensuring your new home is in top shape will save you from future headaches and unexpected expenses. Alright, the home inspection is done and hopefully everything checked out. Now it's time to finalize the financial side of things and secure your mortgage. Remember that pre-approval we talked about earlier? Well, now it's time to turn that pre-approval into a real, live mortgage. This means providing your lender with all the necessary documentation, like your income verification, tax returns, and bank statements. Your lender will then order an appraisal to determine the fair market value of the property. Once the appraisal comes back, your lender will finalize your loan terms, including your interest rate, monthly payments, and closing costs. Be sure to review everything carefully and ask your lender any questions you have. Your lender and your real estate agent will be there to guide you through every step of the way. You're in the home stretch. You found your dream home, negotiated a fair price, and secured your financing. Now it's time for the final hurdle: closing the deal. Closing is basically where all the legal and financial loose ends are tied up. You'll meet with your real estate agent, the seller, and a closing agent to sign a mountain of paperwork. Once all the paperwork is signed and the funds have been transferred, you'll receive the keys to your new home. Congratulations, you're officially a homeowner. You did it! You survived the home buying process and now you're the proud owner of your very own place. It's time to break out the champagne or sparkling cider and celebrate. But before you get too comfortable, there's still work to be done. Moving day is just around the corner, and it's time to start packing, planning, and maybe even purging some of that clutter you've been holding on to. Once you've moved in, it's time to make your new house feel like home. This is where you get to let your personality shine. Paint the walls, hang some artwork, and start creating a space that truly reflects who you are. Just relax, enjoy the process, and most importantly, have fun making your new house a home. Congratulations, you're a homeowner. You've accomplished something truly amazing. But now that the excitement of moving in has worn off, it's time to talk about the less glamorous side of homeownership maintenance. Owning a home is a big responsibility, both financially and in terms of upkeep. Regular maintenance is key to preventing small problems from turning into big, expensive headaches down the road. This means staying on top of things like regular cleaning, landscaping, and seasonal maintenance tasks like cleaning the gutters or servicing the HVAC system. It's also a good idea to create a home maintenance schedule and budget for those inevitable repairs. By staying on top of maintenance, you can protect your investment and enjoy your home for years to come. And there you have it, a claymation journey through the entire home buying process. I know it might seem like a lot to take in, but trust me, it's totally doable. Just remember to take it one step at a time, do your research, and don't be afraid to ask for help along the way. If you found this video helpful, be sure to give it a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel for more awesome content. Thanks for watching and happy house hunting. Congratulations on taking the first step towards home ownership.